Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to World of Final Fantasy. Before we head back to Cornelia, let's look at the Chocolate.
If one of your Mirages has learned the stroll ability, it will follow you around in the field, just as the llamas you included in your lineup. Speaking of the which, I have that ability too, so if you always want your adorable Tama at your side, keep me in your lineup, okay?
There you go. Oh, what's going on?
What is this place?
Lon, are you alright?
Yeah. Did you just see that?
Should you two be here?
A Tonberry?
Yeah, a Tonberry?
Quite so. A Tonberry through and through. Now should you children be this far afield?
For what now?
He's asking if we're lost. I guess he's got a point. I have no idea where we are.
As I thought. Then you should both come with me at once. It's not safe here.
Thanks, Tonberry. Now, it will take us forever to get there because Tonberry is slow, but...
I give you the Coliseum.
Oh, fancy. Really fancy. Hey, wait a minute. We have those Coliseum tickets. The Coliseum. At the Coliseum, you can have another crack at fighting past adversaries. These opponents unlock as you progress through the story or defeat them. Additionally, as you complete chapters, you will unlock unique challenges against teams of Mirages that range from the brutal to the bizarre. Here are the rules of the Coliseum. You can repeat a challenge you've already completed, but you will receive a different reward for repeat victories. You begin matches with full HP and AP, and no stars in your champion gauge, whatever that is. Once the fight is over, those values will return to what they were before the match. You can't use the escape command. Well, this is not what I had in mind, but you know what? Why don't we check this place out? There's the gate. Is that a little Tonberry? It is. That is amazing. In multiplayer, you and your friends can have your Mirages battle it out. To begin, you need to create at least one multiplayer team by placing a Mirage in each of the team's 2 stacks. You can save up to 3 multiplayer teams, each with its own custom ability shortcuts. You're allowed to use the same Mirage in multiple multiplayer teams. Special rules apply during multiplayer. All stacks begin with 4 AP. Your stacks are shown on the right and your opponents on the left. Battles have a time limit of 5 minutes. All Mirages will be set to level 50, regardless of their current level. Fast forwarding, auto battle mode, and the Mirage info screen are disabled. You cannot call upon champions or mega Mirages, again whatever those are. You cannot use the imprison or escape commands. No items are allowed except those provided at the start of the match. Lon and Rain cannot participate in the battle. Some special abilities like Libra are disabled or have no effect. Battles are set to active mode and locked at battle speed 3. 2 types of multiplayer battles. First is duel, where you and your opponent use 2 stacks each to duke it out. The second type is the point match, which consists of 3 consecutive battles. Stack 1 versus Stack 1, Stack 2 versus Stack 2, and then together. Points are then tallied up to determine a winner. In case of a tie, a final match will be held to reach a final judgment. When playing online, matches are held in rooms known as battlefronts. You can optionally assign your battlefront a number, which friends can then use to search for you easily. When trading Mirages, there are a few things to keep in mind. You cannot trade Mirages with a higher level than the other players' Rain and Lawn. The limit is decided by whichever twin's level is higher. Custom abilities granted by ability seeds will be traded along with the Mirages. Unique Mirages like Tama cannot be traded away. After a trade is complete, you'll receive an empty prism for the Mirage you traded. Mirages received from trades are sent to your prism case. So that's really cool. You can trade your Mirages and help other players out. Or just trade with your friends. Like, oh man, you got that one? That's really neat. I'll trade you this one. I think that's really cool. Your game will automatically save in the following situations: after completing a trade, at the end of a multiplayer match, and after selecting play online. Do not turn off the power while the game is saving. I may have to try that out at some point. That would be really neat.
So, how can I help you?
Into the Coliseum. Coliseum rules are what we just ran over. Yep. Reward a Phoenix. Final Fantasy Mascots 1, Final Fantasy Mascots 2, Never Mess with the Moogle, the Red-Capped Speed Demon, level 14. You can see the levels they are to fight them. These are all pretty high. Chocobo Princess Sakura, Nero's Magitech Menace, to Serve and Protect, the Santa Wannabe. And these, from the looks of it, seem to be from the pre-order.
Farewell.
Can't, some of those anyway. Well, can't do much here. But we'll take some time to mess around in the Coliseum. And there's the Coliseum. Alright, to Cornelia.
Chapter 5. The Champion Who Saved Grimoire.
It's a chocobo. And everybody's just going about their day again. Cat, fish, fish, fish. Apparently the people of Cornelia eat a lot of fish.
From the looks of the Bahamutian encampment is going to stay a goblin to hangout for good.
At least they'll leave Cornelia alone for a while, now that we've gotten rid of the soldier controlling them.
Once mirages are scattered and separated from their keeper, they revert to their wild state.
And wild mirages are something you just learn to get used to in Grimoire.
That's why you've got Mr. Warrior here.
Yes, indeed. However, we cannot rule out the possibility of another behemoth attack. What we need is an alliance with another country. Some sort of mutual agreement to come to each other's defense.
Actually, word has been spreading of such an organization. An anti-federation group as large as a nation. Perhaps the time has come to formally introduce ourselves. They call themselves the League of S.
League of S. Do you know of any way to reach them?
The Thane of Saronia to the north has been in contact with them. I believe one of the merchants mentioned it.
Saronia, yes. They have been resisting Federation annexation.
Yes. Highness, allow me to journey there and learn what I can about the League of S.
Alone? To get to Saronia, you must pass through all manner of places teeming with dangerous mirages. And
Hey, maybe we could go instead.
Yeah! Mr. Warrior here. He and the brigade should stick around and keep the goblins in line.
That's right. Cornelia's legendary champion belongs right here in Cornelia. We're the best fit for this. We've got tons of mirages to collect, and could start just about anywhere. So, you know, it wouldn't be any trouble.
what a kind offer. You would really do that?
Sure. You're doing us a favor by pointing me and Lon in a new direction. We're glad to help.
I thank you. We are in your debt. Here, all Cornelian emissaries are given these letters as proof of their authority. It should help you on your way.
Thanks.
Well, there's no sense in hanging around. So long. Take care.
Bye-bye the night.
Your Highness.
Obtain the Cornelian letter. This will show that we're actually ambassadors from Cornelia. That'll help out a lot. You know, if guards don't believe us or anything.
Okay, then let's get going to the Saronia place.
Just hop on the train and take that choo-choo the north.
This place sounds really familiar as well. At least to me.
Right, tickets, please.
We can go south to back to Wellspring Woods, but to the north.
Go on then, all aboard.
Pyreglow Forest.
Holy amaze! I could stare for days at this place.
Looks like we're gonna have to find a way through.
Support abilities. Sizzle. A Mirage's Sizzle ability can be used to burn away vegetation or melt ice that's blocking your path. Or might also be able to light fuses. You can use Sizzle whenever you see a fire mark like that. Just bring a Mirage that knows Sizzle to that spot, then examine the site to get burning. Problem.
If things get dangerous or you need a break, don't forget that you can use the gates to return to Ninewood Hills and take a time out.
Let's see. Okay, pretty straightforward. Maybe? Because of all the fire. Do you know Sizzle? Sure does. Thanks, Black Knack. Sizzle! Red Fang. There's that. Stroll. Need Stroll. Don't have enough Vespa. Need one more level so I can learn Stroll. Okay, let's get going. So just in case you can't find an enemy here that knows Sizzle, you probably will. You can go back and get the Black Knack, or use whatever one you find in here. 2 Remember Herbs. To help you remember things. I could use those.
Right, let's do this.
Here we go!
That one's different. New Mirage obtained. This one. Reaver Move.
Come on!
Use fire attacks to create a prism unit. Requires a Reaver Move prism. That's a problem. Use fire attacks. Because it's also weak to fire. Unstack? We're gonna try this. Foxfire with just Tama. There we go. Okay, let's get rid of the other 2. Remember, if you need to do less damage to help you capture, to help you imprison, not really capture, or making friends. You know what I mean. You need to unstack. That way you do less damage.
Imprism!
Yay! Got it. Oh, and there is the status effect of, was it Oblivion? Basically, you see that question mark above the head? You have forgotten how to use skills. That's what the Remember Herbs are for. Makes it to where you can't use skills, which can be very dangerous.
All right.
Oh, it's going to take quite a bit for Black Knack. A moo originally found in a place called the River Bell. So why is it called a Reaver Moo? Well, kids, that's because it was mistranslated in that other game. However, the idea of a cute, fluffy river mirage plundering Grimoire was so charming that we decided, what the hey? And that's how mistakes live forever. That's funny. That just went, mistranslations. That happened a lot. It still happens to this day, mistranslations. But not as much as they happened back in a while ago. I want to say back then, but I think that's what I'll just leave it there. We'll take it with us. We need the Black Knack. Silk. Stroll, punch, subdue. Oh, unlock Mirage board Moo. You do the Moo Mirage board. Sometimes have stability loss. That's useful. Nothing else super needed here. So, all right, moving on. Anything over here? Yes! Phoenix down.
Here we go!
Yeah, we got this.
Alright. Now we just... attack. We'll use Foxfire. We know it's weak to fire now. And Tail Punch! And that's that.
Oh yeah!
Up we go. Okay, let's check this little path over here first.
Whoa!
Oh!
How are we supposed to get past these vines?
What's this symbol?
That's one of Inna Crow's the patented sizzle symbols!
She patented the
She got it
sizzle?
patented?
Yeah, exactly. She got it patented?
That's your cue to the bring along a Mirage that's learned the sizzle ability. And if you don't have a Mirage with the sizzle ability just yet, you're sure to find one close by, so keep looking.
Now, do I have to have it be able to stroll? Oh no, it just comes out. Thank you, Black Knack.
Whoa.
Cool.
Nice.
So I thought I'd have to work it up to stroll and it has to be beside me. A Thunder Seed, so you can learn the Thunder spell. Lightning magic. So that's good, that you just have to have the ability.
Dude, it's on.
Let's make this good.
You just have to have the ability on you, so that's really useful. And baby Behemoths are here too, just in case you didn't get one back at the camp.
We did it!
Predictable.
So you probably want to bring a variety of abilities with you. 3 gold hourglasses. So remember, Oblivion. Removes Oblivion. Removes slow, the gold hourglass does. Interesting. And there's the Thunder Seed. And the letter. A letter to the Thane of Soriona from Princess Sarah.
Grimoire sure has no shortage of wonders, does it?
I know. How high up are we? I wonder what would happen if we jumped.
Hey, why don't you find out?
Go on, we're the waiting.
I'll pass.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We know how that went the first time. 2 wobble stoppers. I don't see a save point either. Level 13. It's not as big a difference as it was with the behemoth, but still a pretty big difference. Everybody's level 7, 8. And that's 5 levels higher. I don't think this is one I want to go after right now. We'll come back.
Yeah, we got this.
I guess we're doing this.
This is way different. It's a really big stack. Right claw stack. Well, leave her the right claw stack. Together it has 828. I wanted to go through the characters in the stack. Right claw. Once per battle, reduce the Mirage's HP to create a prism unity. Requires a right claw prism. Sorry. It's a little weak to some stuff, a little resistant to other stuff. But it's one way or the other with every element. It's either a little weak or a little resistant. And a little resistant to poison and sleep. A little weak to what's that? Berserk and Oblivion. It goes something like that. Use physical attacks to create a prism unity. It's a cockatrice. Weak to dark and water, resistant to fire and ice, and there is the Moo on top. So the first thing we have to do is we have to topple the stack. Throw stone. We can miss, or just miss. Ow, hurt because it has a lot of power stacked together. Use abilities that will start to topple it, like so. Yeah, they're gonna hurt really bad because they're all stacked on top of each other. They're getting all the power. Throw stone again. There it goes. It broke. Enemy stack topple. Okay, next we are going to get rid of the moon. We're going to get a shot at this. We're going to hit the cockatrice. And unfortunately knock it out. Oops. But now it can't stack back up. Reduce the HP. Unstack. I don't want to do too much damage. Okay, that wasn't quite enough. Ow, well, that knocked out Lon. That's bad. That's the problem with, being unstacked. Phoenix down. I don't know if he's going to get 8 EXP if he's knocked out. Is that enough? Wait, attack. 3, that barely did anything.
I've got this.
Yeah, use horn. There we go. Now restack before bad stuff happens. Poison nail. So it can poison.
Go!
Well, that was dangerous and expensive because Phoenix Downs are not expensive, but I wanted to make sure Lon got EXP. Oh. Prism again.
Don't move.
Gotcha.
That was a good fight.
All right!
Now, just like you, enemies can stack back up as well. Learned this in the demo. If you have that once a battle opportunity, you know where it says once a battle, once they restack and unstack, that was your chance. Because when they unstack again, they don't keep the, hey, I can be imprisoned status. And because you can only do it once a battle, you missed out on your chance. So be very careful with that. A Mirage that loves slicing and dicing. Dangerous when paired with the left claw. Insists that it's the left hand, but it's right. Wait. Get it? It's right, but not right as in correct. So it thinks it's the left hand, but it's right, but not right as in correct. It's the right claw. Anyway. Really clever. I got a huge laugh out of that. I hope all of you did as well. Average HP, above average strength and defense, but below average magic defense and agility. And there's all the elemental resistances and ailment resistances. Okay. And it's a large Mirage. We will take the Mirage with us. See, that's very interesting that it's a large one. The Reaver Moo. Sorry. Because in Lillican form, they can be on the claw. We will have right claw. Hopefully we'll find the left claw, and that'd be neat. See, because it's large, and then medium. So we can do that. And there's the prism for the cockatrice. Okay. Have a potion. Also have a potion. Okay. Because that hurt. We'll have to be careful. Oh, then you can go over... Okay, you can go through each one. You can go through them all separate. The Lillican stacks and the big stacks. We just need to find another large for Lon, and then you can change and fight differently. We'll come back to that, oh, not world map. Merc Rift. Sorry, I blanked out on the name.
Huh? What's that light?
Hey, we heard about those. They tell us the way to go. What's up this way first, though? Nothing? No. We heard about that in the occult fan, remember? In the Pyroglow Forest? The lights tell you where to go. You know, we have a map. I just want to make sure that there's not treasure chests at the end of the other ways. But we know which way to go thanks to the lights. Hey, it's a Moogle! On principle, we have to get the Moogle. Restore the Moogle's HP. And we can get it as a friend. Okay, first things first. Death Beak. I don't like the sound of that. What is it? Physical attacks. Well, we tried that, and we're gonna have to unstack for that, or we'll do too much damage. Or both of them can miss. Great. Wind Rhapsody. Ow. Should just cast that Foxfire again. There we go. Okay. Cure the Moogle. Yes, Beak. Oh, it's poison. Unstack. Now they're all poisoned. Wind Rhapsody, and now they all get hit. Okay. Attack. Attack again. Stack. Prism! There we go! And it'd be nice to learn Antidote. Or Asuna. Those get rid of different status effects. Antidote will just get rid of whatever. And sorry, got that backwards. Antidote will get rid of poison. Asuna is a higher level white mage spell that gets rid of most, if not all, status effects. Pretty useful. Now we have a Moogle friend.
Yeah!
That wasn't so bad.
Level 9 for Lon, level 3 for the right claw. A bird with a poisonous beak that sometimes insta-KOs its prey. I was afraid of that. It really can insta-KO. Cockatrice usually know the ability to stone. Stone is a really bad status effect. It can usually be gotten rid of with a gold needle. When a character is stoned and acts like they're KO'd, they still have all their HP, but they can't take any actions. If everybody in the party is stoned / KO'd, you lose. That's a game over. It counts as though the whole party's KO'd because they can't do anything. But this one does not. It poisons and can sometimes just instantly knock out a party. Maybe the entire stack. Pretty scary. It doesn't have the flutter ability, which may be attributed to the fact that its wings are eyebrows. The least he could do is keep those bad boys better trimmed. And you see the giant eyebrows it has. Very little HP. Weak in magic. Average strength, strong defense, magic defense, and agility. We're gonna leave the Cockatrice with Seraphine. Everybody's favorite fuzzball with the funny way of talking, Kupo. Attacks and heals using equally funny dances, Kupo. Apparently, they're willing to take just about any job if it means they get a role in the story, and the reason it says that is because Moogles are in lots of Final Fantasy games, and they tend to just do whatever, from being side characters to just NPCs to helping you deliver things via mail system, like delivering things to party members, to being an actual playable character, and everything else in between. But people typically like Moogles. I do, and they say Kupo, kind of like how Tama has the way of the talking. Well, the Moogles say Kupo. It's their thing. People typically really like Moogles. I do, so it's neat to Moogle in the party. Most people will probably rename it like Mog or something. I'll just stick with Moogle. Looks good. Koopa-Boo! And I would like to take Moogle with us, but choices. It's hard. I like everything here. You have the Sizzle ability, which we might need again. The Floating Eye has that Flutter ability, but we haven't needed it yet. Guess we can always get it back if we need to. I like the Mini Golem too, just because I really like the Mini Golem. I have so many different small ones, I need to get rid of one of them. Alright, Mini Golem. We'll bring you back. Okay, let's take a look at the Mirage boards. The Copper Gnome has 5 SP. Level 10 or higher. Okay. It's almost there. 35 or higher. Sometimes bestows defense up upon taking a hit. That's neat. Protect, which is a defensive spell. Let's go this. Sometimes when we get hit, we'll just get defense up. That'll be useful. Three, 5 for the right claw. Right Claw. The ability name is its name. Inflict neutral physical damage, hits twice. That's useful, hitting twice. Cat Claw can inflict the sleep status effect. That's a really cool reference to other Final Fantasies. Cat Claw is a weapon in other Final Fantasies, and it typically does have that ability to use sleep. Sometimes it's been changed to, I think, Cat Claw can insta-KO in a few Final Fantasies, but it's also been known to just sleep. So that's really cool. Serve as a mode of transportation for rain and land and lawn. Yep, just because that's cool. And you know what? Let's learn Cat Claw. There's Subdue, which is useful. Poison Nails, which it used against us. It can poison. Obtain a Thunder Mirajewel. Oh, we should go get that. Then one of the twins can have Thunder, as long as they equip the Mirajewel. Defense. Unlocks at level 25. Bravery. Raise physical damage for one target. Obtain a Right Claw Prism. Okay, neat. Kind of housekeeping stuff, I know, and the episode should have ended anyway. I apologize. Flutter and Stroll. Oh, it knows Flutter. Oh, that's good. Okay, we can get rid of the eye then, if we get something else we want. There's a Cure Mirajewel. That's what we're going to go get next. That one right there. We haven't used Boblets in a little while. Blizzard. Chill. Cools hot areas or freeze water. We may need that. We'll need it at some point. It's just when. Ice Storm. Inflict magical ice damage on all targets. It'll be our first all spell when we get there. That'll be useful. Enhanced Ice. Raise ice ability damage. As you can see, it's really strong about ice. Magic Defense. We can go this way to get Ice Storm. Magic Plus, and then we have to wait. The Baby Behemoth. We get another baby Behemoth prism. Counter. Counter scares me. It really does. I mean, while it's super useful, counter is very useful. If we accidentally counter and knock something out that I'm trying to imprism, that would be sad. HP plus, defense plus. There we go. Wrong way. Tama. Critical AP hike. Restores AP upon landing a critical hit. That's useful. Go ahead and learn that. Ram. Stroll. Unstacked haste. Bestows haste while unstacked. That could be really useful. Haste makes your turn show up faster. There's subdue. Flee. Guarantees escape as long as the enemy can be fled from. So as long as you can escape from the enemy, you'll escape. And there is the actual haste spell. Speed up how often the target takes a turn. Haste is a great spell in Final Fantasy games. And other games as well. Getting more turns is rarely a bad thing. If you have a bad status effect like poison on and you can't get rid of it, you'll be poisoned more often. But almost like 99% of the time, getting more turns is really good, because with more turns, you get more attacks, more spells, more healing, whatever. It's nice to have extra turns, and haste will do that for you. Agility plus, and we're gonna go get haste. And there we go. All right, sorry, that's gonna make the episode run a little long, but let me see what's up here. Are we close? Nope. Nope, we're not. Okay, well, that's going to have to do it for this episode. As we'll just check right here for a treasure chest. Nope. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you had a lot of fun. We just spent a bunch of AP, but we did a bunch of other stuff at the beginning of the episode as well. And we're starting to explore the forest. Until the next episode, I'm Cendril 8.9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.